Hey guys, welcome to Gamerz United Podcast. We are the usual suspects. I'm Estelle, and we got Tony, Why Not the Tiger?
What's up?
Chris over there, Topher.
Hello.
Topher rocks. We got a guest. Christian is his first name, but Arch is his gamer tag. Why don't you introduce yourself there, sir?
What's up, guys?
Yep. So, it's been a while since we've done this, and there's a lot of hot topics going on right now, I'm sure, especially for us PS3 players. And is the shutdown of the PSN network for now going on, week 3? Is that right? I haven't been keeping track. What is it now?
Close to it.
Yeah,
Like
close to week 3.
Two and a half weeks, I think.
Well, it's for some.
Good
For
Lord.
for me, it's been 3 weeks now.
Me too.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
Yeah.
So we're kind of fixing. I know Chris was going out of his mind over there,
He was.
trying to do something. Two of you guys actually broke down and joined the dark side, and got yourselves an Xbox. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but
I'm gonna have to defend myself here because I kind of feel like I'm the catalyst, and I think Topher will agree with me on that. But
on you.
yeah. Well, you know what? For me, it was a long time coming. I mentioned it in the commentary that I was actually thinking about buying an Xbox before I got the PlayStation, and so it was always in the back of my mind. And then what I ended up doing is I turned in my PlayStation 2 stuff and some PS3 games, and over at GameStop, and I was able to walk away with an Xbox. The Xbox itself, I mean, the games were extra, but the Xbox only cost me $20 out the door. Games
Awesome.
and games and Xbox Live. So it ran a little under $100. So that's not too bad. 2 games,
Yeah.
Xbox Live.
What games?
yeah.
It was Ace Combat 6. The reason that I wanted the game. Oh, it's an awesome game. And Black Ops.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then
And then Chris.
that
and then Chris turned
snowballed.
around
Yeah.
and followed suit. Yeah, snowballed into him getting him the next day because he saw you with it. And you got all bent out of shape about it.
You should have heard that phone conversation, dude. I was sitting there talking to him. I'm like, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. And I talked to him after I get it, and I'm like talking to him. We were actually on Skype, and he's like, dude, I so want to play online right now.
I had to give him. But I'm not one of those people, like, I prefer PS3, but I'm not, like, a fanboy. And I'm just like, I can't play anything else. I'm a gamer, just, I don't care what I'm playing on. I'm gaming, so. Xbox, is pretty much the only option. I don't like gaming on PC, so, that was the only option. And, they have a lot of good exclusive titles, so, I don't really care.
I miss my PC.
Estelle, it's going to be
Yeah.
next. You'll switch to the dark side, too.
I'm going to. I've already been
Yeah,
official. I've already said I am.
Well, we should
We
make
are.
this distinction. It's not exactly switching to the dark side. It's just being
It's playing
multi-platformed.
both,
Right.
Diverse
We want to. Right. And I don't think we're going to do the map packs. We're not going to be spending another $60 on damn map packs for the Xbox, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do it at some point. Just got to get money,
And it's also a good way for us to play with more subscribers, too. So,
Yeah,
that's what
definitely.
I'm looking at too. And I want to play some Fable. This guy has been wanting to play some Fable for
Fable?
years.
I Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Fable 3 is awesome.
Oh,
That's all I can
shit.
say.
we could do Left
Yeah.
4 Dead. I know you guys go apeshit over the
Yes.
zombie stuff. I'm not really all that
Yes.
big, but yeah, we could do Left 4 Dead.
We'll get you into
Yeah,
zombies.
that is
Dude,
that
I-
is
I'll
a
rip you
fabulous
all.
game.
No, the thing is, like, you guys already know because you guys berated me yesterday about it, but I suck at zombies.
You just haven't.
I suck at man. I played it my first couple of times. I played it with Chris and somebody. I think it was Brown Sugar, who's an ungodly zombie player. And
Yeah.
my god, I sucked balls. I was just sucked at it so bad. But
It
after a
takes a
couple
few
matches,
games
Chris,
to get the hang of
it
things.
does. Well, once you get it, you're fine. You're no big deal. It's nothing.
And then it's just a lot of fun,
It is.
I just can't. It gets boring after a couple
There's a
of
route,
rounds. I just kind of, I don't know. It just gets boring for me.
It's fun, like, figuring out the strategy and,
Oh,
and
okay, so it's a thinking man's game.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. As long as you have a strong team, with a good group of fun guys, it's a good time.
Okay, well that's another thing. I'm kind of making a segue here, not trying to, but that's probably the reason why I won't buy Portal is I'm not the thinking man's kind of game.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure.
I did buy that game. That game is fun. Did you guys remember the game way back when? This would have been PC if you guys were around then. Called Myst. Remember Myst?
Sounds familiar.
It was a thinking game. It was all puzzles. You're on an island and you had to go around and solve puzzles. I think I think the idea was to get off the island or whatever. Anyways, that was kind of like the first thinking game, big thinking game. And then now Portal is out, and I haven't beaten it, but I've gotten pretty far in it, and it just doesn't go anywhere. All right, you go to the next room, which is a puzzle that will lead you to the next room, which is a puzzle, which will lead you to the next room. That's a puzzle. Nothing really happens.
That's the point of it. That's the point of it.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Continuous puzzle.
But I wish there was a little bit bigger on the story. Now, what's funny though is you're fighting against another computer, a mainframe, and what mainframe talks to you as you're doing shit, and it's pretty funny. What she
That's
says
what I've heard
about you. It's pretty good.
Well,
but other than that, there's
I've heard that when she like calls you fat or something.
Yeah, she says, I got a surprise for you, and she says, like, oh, I'll tell you what it is. I have your family on the other side of this door, and you walk in, and it's all dark, and then the lights come on, and then you just see confetti fall, and she goes, surprise, nobody's there.
Oh, God.
She starts laughing. It was pretty funny. I laughed. It was pretty funny. Yeah, she calls you fat. Oh my God! It's like getting made fun of back in damn junior high all over again. Back to it's pretty good. I have to admit it.
Well, I do have a question, and actually, it's very relevant for at least Chris and I right now, or Topher and I right now, and John for you in maybe a month or so. But once we get these Xboxes, are we going to become, I don't want to say more Xbox players, but are we going to start playing first-person shooters more on the Xbox? Because I'll have to admit, and I hate to say this, because I am now a diehard PS3 guy, but I'm really enjoying the network, the Xbox network, more than the PlayStation network.
Let's put this into perspective, and Arch, chime in on this if you feel the need to here. Xbox, you put the two systems side by side. The PS3, in theory, is a better console.
Yeah.
But it's so goddamn hard to write to the Blu-ray disc that developers said, fuck it. We're just going to do it the cheapest way we can. And that's why we get just the shittier content. The better content, better looking games are on Xbox. On the live end, granted, you have to pay for Xbox Live. We don't on the PS3 end, but the online experience is so much better. You guys even said it yourselves yesterday, that you guys are getting amazing connections that you otherwise, especially you, Chris, who never gets a good connection.
Yeah.
We're having great connections and no issues. Well, I mean, let's face it. That's just gaming right now is designed more around Xbox than it is PS3.
Well, I don't know, Chris. Would you say that today's connections were subpar?
No. I reset my router and it was fine.
Okay. I had kind of like hit and miss.
I was getting those 2 bars, and that's always frustrating because that's when you can't the control.
Well, does that mean, okay, say for games that we're really looking forward to coming up, like Battlefield 3, is that going to be an Xbox purchase or is that going to be a PS3 purchase? Because I really don't.
Good point.
I'm not going to be that guy who buys both.
I'd be interested. Like, what do you think your guys' percentage would be like playing on each one? Mine's probably going to be 80-20 PS3. I would say.
I think it depends on the game. There's definitely games that I'm going to play. Definitely, like you guys said, the content only or console only PS3 games or whatever the hell it is, Uncharted and crap like that.
Yeah.
But let's face it, for first-person shooters, Xbox is where it's at.
That's
right.
Kind of where I'm going with this, because I want to be the true PlayStation 3 guy. I just don't want to be, spending $120 on one video game.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's another point.
Exactly.
You want to get both.
So honestly, what I see myself doing, and this is going based upon my experience this past weekend playing on the Xbox, I'm tending to favor the Xbox for first-person shooters. Of course, PlayStation.
Which feels bad because all our friends are
well,
PS3.
That's my main reasoning for staying on PS3.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of good friends on PS3 that I don't want to just say peace out.
I don't either. I hate to do that.
I can almost go for it, dude.
I think it's more of subscriber basis. Me being a subscriber to you don't have to buy both games on both systems. You don't have to buy a game on one system, because then you bring it to them, and then you could bring like Fable 3 to the Xbox, and then you could, let's say, do a Let's Play where you can't do that on the PS3. I don't think necessarily you have to buy Black Ops on both systems. I'm indifferent to, considering I'm a big Halo fan, I'm a big Call of Duty fan. The only reason I have an Xbox is for the 360. Halo is for the 360. So unless you guys want to buy it on both systems, I don't think that it's necessarily you have to.
No, the only reason we do it is we're big on the whole interacting with everybody, with subs and things and playing with them, and we've got a good base, most obviously for the PS3, but yet gameplay-wise, it's better on the Xbox. What do? That's the dilemma we face.
Well, and the thing is, like you pointed out, John, the idea that we want to interact and have fun with our subscribers, we can't neglect one side or one console over the other. So that's why I'm getting at, Battlefield 3 is going to be one of those games where it's a squad of 4, so it's really hard to get an open lobby with Battlefield. But for games like Call of Duty,
maybe that's what we do. With Battlefield, we determine what system it's going to be better on, and that's probably going to be Xbox.
Maybe.
And we get it for Xbox, but then when it comes to the next Call of Duty, we keep it on PS3. That's the decision we're going to have to make. But look what you guys have done. You guys bought both games for both systems. Granted, you bought it for
used,
to play.
Yeah.
To play on multiplayer, but you guys did it. You have it on both systems now.
That's true.
So
I hate when you point stuff out like that.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, because then we can switch off, weekly. This week we'll be on Xbox. Next week we'll be on PS3. For the more, Call of Duty's the king right now, so I don't really mind having it on both systems, and I have friends on both systems. So for Call of Duty, so.
I don't. So I understand. Maybe this would be another way of doing it. Is you buy it on the system we prefer, let's say PS3, and then after a couple of months, and maybe after you can get a couple of used copies going over, GameStop, buy it on the Xbox used, or whatever.
Yeah.
So you don't have to necessarily buy it at full price.
Well, because obviously there's going to be proprietary games like LA Noire. And is it Uncharted PlayStation only game?
Yes,
yeah, PlayStation only.
Yes.
Yeah, so there are games that are going to be PlayStation only that obviously you can only pick up for one system. But I don't know how many games. Well, I guess Left 4 Dead, since we just were talking about that, and Halo, the only two that I can think of that are specifically.
I heard Halo is crap.
I'm not a Halo fan.
From what I've heard, what I've watched, I'm not either. It just looks like the same shit from Halo 1 way back when it was on the Xbox, and I compare it to Halo now, it looks like the same damn thing. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, probably.
The thing that made Reach...
This is just...
We'll go for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I'm just asking you, because you're the one that plays it, so what do you think of it? Because
I was just going to say...
As me looking at that game, it doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, Reach, I don't necessarily like. The armor abilities make it more of a... I think they tried to mix it with Call of Duty just a little bit, not saying that it's anything like it, because it's not. But I think the armor abilities kind of took away from Halo. Halo 2 was... Halo 1 I played, Halo 2 I play, Halo 3 I play. I have all three with my Xbox sitting right on it right now.
But
Halo 2, just the online play compared to Reach... amazing. Halo 1, amazing. Groundbreaking in every way. I think it's a lot better than Call of Duty. But the reason I think that you shouldn't buy Call of Duty on Xbox, this is just me, Halo is just so superior to Call of Duty. It takes everything that Call of Duty doesn't. Call of Duty does not take necessarily gun skill. It takes connection. It takes somewhat, once you get into game battles and stuff, because that's what I do in Call of Duty is game battles. But Halo is just on another scale for me. It's just on another.
That's an interesting point that you bring that up. That it sounds like Call of Duty is more of a connection, and you're saying Halo is actually more skill.
Skill based.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I guess I've heard that, but yeah, that makes sense because you've had games you're going into in Call of Duty and it's 4-bar, but your connection still sucks. And you can't do shit, but okay, it makes sense to me. Because doesn't it take a lot more hits to shoot in the body in Halo, and then if you shoot him in the head, it's one hit or whatever?
It's 3-shot. I think I don't remember what it is in Reach. I think Halo 2 was 3-shot body, 1-shot head, and that's in order, or 2-shot body and then a 1-shot head. But I just think Halo's so much better because your strafe, you can't have a predictable strafe or you're gonna die. Your shot has to be perfect. Sniper across the map. You seen the MLG people do that? It's insane. Like, I just think Halo is so much more. I know, Tony, you're not gonna like this, but it's more of a thinking man's game, like of what you do, because you can die really quick.
In Halo?
Yeah, because you can't go against 2 people. You can go against
Yeah, you
one.
can't go against 2 people in Black Ops. Yeah, well, I don't think anyone would disagree with you because everyone always says that Call of Duty games are a Twitch shooter.
There.
So it's like first on target is usually going to win unless you happen to be on a bad connection.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say there's a certain amount of skill needed, but I would say, especially with games like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, when you get into like quick scoping and stuff, all that's done by the computer anyways, since it already zones you in for a shot. But if you're to take games like Crysis 2 and you put that in against, say, like a Call of Duty, that's a much more skill-based game than Call of Duty because you've got to think about armor, stealth.
Yeah.
It takes forever to kill somebody.
Right.
So
and especially on one bar.
It's kind of like a Halo-ish. That's what I always kind of looked at it as, a Halo kind of game.
It's a lot more
Now,
Halo-ish than.
Do you? I'm gonna ask you this, Arch. Woody, a long time ago, I remember this from a video that he was talking to an Xbox guy. He brought up the question. I forget what the answer was, or the concept of Call of Duty is a game that when it comes out it is good, but then progressively gets
Terrible.
Progressively gets terrible. Halo, when it comes out, sucks, but progressively gets better. Is that true?
That's a hard question.
Or is it the other way? I forget if I don't know if it's the other way around or not. I don't know.
I'd have to agree
Is that
with the Call of Duty part. Halo, I think Halo, they say that is the reason because it sucks when it comes out. It is very hard to pick up on a Halo game coming from a Call of Duty player. I started out Halo, then went to Call of Duty, so it's very, I'm not going to say it's easier. It's easier. Yeah, it is easier. It's not way easy. But I don't necessarily think it gets worse. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, I never got mad at the game. I raged incredibly hard over noob tubes, but I didn't find that it got boring like Black Ops did. I think Black Ops is one of the only Call of Duties I've gotten bored in.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I think
bored with it.
I think it has to do with what Woody said. Just Terminal, my favorite map in the game, along with Woody, so beautiful to look at. And Call of Duty, now in the second map pack, they start breeding color in like the zoo and hotel. I think that's one of the reasons. I think that's one of the reasons it's getting boring. It's just so bland. It's so boring to look at. And I think you guys would agree with that.
Yeah, the gameplay's or two.
Well, they're trying to be more realistic, I guess, because I guess it would be more realistic. But yeah, you're right. This is you have to draw a line somewhere when developing between realistic and then what a game should be. Just because you can shoot somebody with one shot in real life doesn't mean you should be able to shoot somebody in one shot, unless it's like a headshot, in a game. Same thing with color and schemes and designs. Just because you can make something look exactly like it would in Afghanistan doesn't necessarily mean that's what all your maps have to look like.
Exactly.
So, I don't know.
I don't know if you guys are sniping. I think Tony doesn't. You don't like sniping. He thinks
it's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm not good at it, so I don't bother.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Exactly right. I hate sniping because I suck at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I hate it.
Like when we played wager matches and I got to sniper rifles, I'm like, okay, if I'm the first one there, I know I'm gonna lose.
I think now, like Treyarch is PS3 hasn't gotten the patch because we've been down, but they made a new patch. You guys probably heard this, but I've looked into it. It takes .25 for a random bullet, which is you can't fire within that .25, or the bullet can go anywhere.
They adjusted the quick scoping again.
Yeah, they adjusted the quick
So
scoping.
it's almost a Call of Duty 4 quick scoping,
except for the sway.
Apparently, they've got some randomized bullet thing going on, but I've still seen quick scoping.
Is it better or is it worse?
It's better.
It's made to cater to the snipers again.
Yeah, which is
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't understand why they patched it in the first place. Modern Warfare 2, okay. No one coming from sniping COD 4 and then going to Modern Warfare 2, it's easier. Sniping in Modern Warfare 2 is not easy compared to an ACR. If you want to bring it against any other gun in the game, it's not easy. Like, yes, you can kill them, but you have one shot.
Yeah, well, the only problem that I have with the sniper rifles, and this is a problem that I've had with most games that have sniper rifles is I don't think it's fair that a sniper rifle is a one-shot kill anywhere on the body when you've got bullets or good weapons with comparable sized bullets being 15 round to kill. You know, like an AK-47 going against, I don't know, any one of the sniper rifles. Those are comparable sized bullets. You know, they should do the same.
But it's all skill based, dude, because it takes much more skill to shoot somebody with a sniper rifle, so they're going to reward you with an
I guess,
skill.
But if
do it.
But if you're at a standoff distance with a sniper rifle, you should, with a scope, you should be able to have a relatively easy shot, depending on where you are.
I think just like anything Call of Duty takes practice. Like, reason I loved Modern Warfare 2, any gun in the game, I could go into Search and Destroy, which is what I played mostly Modern Warfare 2, because it's so much funner. You can do it well with anything. MP5K, Mini Uzi. You can't do that in Black Ops. You can't go into a game with an Uzi and do well. Or at least I can't. Because they, not to bring up the AK-74U thing, that's a long time ago, but why did they do that? Why did they cater to a gun so well? Why did they give a gun so much power over the rest? I know they probably didn't do it on purpose, but why'd they make a game that was incomplete? That's basic. It was incomplete when they launched.
You know what? I'll liken it to this. I have this franchise mode in MLB 11, and I've got a couple of creative players. And one creative player, here it is, like the end of the first week in May, has already hit 30 home runs and almost 100 RBIs. And I've got another creative player that almost have the same stats with half the home runs and half the RBIs. And it makes me wonder, well, why is this character so much better than this other character? They're almost identical. Actually, I think the character that's half stats is even more powerful and just overall better character. But I think it's just sort of that perfect storm. It just happens to happen that way, if that makes any sense. They might not design it that way, but they do cater to that submachine gun close range, because I got into a firefight a couple nights ago. I don't know, Topher, you and I were playing this, and I kept getting wasted with I had the FAMAS and this guy AK-74U, and every time I got into engagement, I lost.
Yeah, that's one of the issues I have with Black Ops. Like, people say it's like so balanced. The guns are not balanced. I mean, almost all the kill feeds are FAMASs or 74Us.
Yeah.
I think the reason why that's so different is because the game was rushed. They probably scrambled to make it more like... they saw the success with Modern Warfare 2, and they tried to scramble to make guns like that, and they rushed it all. I mean, because you're right, though. I mean, the two guns people use is the FAMAS or the AK-74U. You rarely ever, unless it's a sniper rifle, see anything else unless somebody's fucking around.
I think that's good, though. Especially for game battles. So, yeah, it's good because it puts everyone on evil plane.
I've never had a problem with it. People bitch and moan about the 74U. I don't care. It's part of the damn game. Use it. You know, certain guns have different, situations to be involved in. And when you're on firing range, damn it, you're using the 74U. Honestly, I mean that's just what everybody uses on that.
Yeah. I'm guilty.
So, I'm too. I'll say it.
I like the variety. Because I get bored using the FAMAS all the time, but I do the best with it, so I use it a lot.
Yeah.
So it's
like
kind of
Galil too. Galil's fun.
AK-47 is we're
I like the AUG
game.
AK-47 Commando.
August, the Commando. So there's just a little. I don't think the division between.
Well, maybe it's just submachine guns, because most of the assault rifles are pretty good.
It is submachine guns, basically.
Well, because I hate getting killed by a Scorpion half across the map. I mean, it's a little pistol with like a little... I'm like, are you kidding me? That's like a 10-yard gun.
Yeah.
Do you know how many shots it takes you from across the map to kill with the Scorpion?
I have no... I've just been
takes
killed.
5 shots.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's incredibly accurate for its size.
You know what? If you get shot 5 times from across the map with that thing, then you deserve to die.
Yeah.
If you did not move... When you got hit once
with a Scorpion,
you know what? Yeah, get your ass well-deserved kill right there.
Oh, so what do you guys think about non-stacking kill streaks? You probably have mentioned this in a different one, but
I prefer it.
I like it. I like the way it is. I don't like getting my ass kicked the entire game by having shit in the air.
I don't.
That's kind of how I am too. Because like whenever I went back to Modern Warfare 2, I was like, God damn, I forgot how much like air support affects the game.
Oh yeah.
Because Black Ops has almost no effect because you can take it down so easily.
Well, I felt you could take down the air support in Modern Warfare 2 easier.
Yeah.
It's much easier to take those guys down. Because when we played, the last time we played Modern Warfare 2, Harrier came in, I had my Strela or whatever the hell they had, the Stinger missile, and I shot it down before it even got a shot off. In Black Ops, though,
not necessarily the Harriers, because you can take that down one shot.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
you mean like an Apache?
Yeah, those
Chopper gunner.
Well, the Cobras are really annoying because it takes 2 shots, and I don't have the Strela yet, so I've just got my little, foldy the law. And,
Law is good.
It's good, but you only get 1 shot, and of course they throw flares and chaff, and they get away.
I hate, yeah.
Well, that's one thing I hate about chopper gunners on that game too. It's like you work hard to get a 9 kill streak, and then you get shot down in 20 seconds. It's like, oh well, that kind of sucks.
I just wish that every time I switch to my anti-aircraft or anti-air class, I get spawn killed by a Huey. When we were playing today on radiation. Oh my god, they like Hueys one after the other.
That's a good
That's
position to be in.
Guys on Xbox, dude. Like I've only played 2 days, and I've already seen a couple just 6v6 dominations where they got about 70 kills.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Don't see it on PS3 that much.
Yeah, not really.
PS3 is more of a casual gamer. The reason I don't like the non-stackable kill streaks is, what are you going to do? Camp to your 5-kill Predator missile or camp to your 11 dogs? I see more camping with Black Ops than I ever did with Modern Warfare 2. Because you have more chance of redemption.
I don't know. I definitely argue against that, because you got people who are going for nukes and they're going to play it safe.
But that really was only like certain. That was in free.
I mean, and if you got your
couple.
Well, if you got your Harrier, or it was your Predator missile, and then your Harrier, and then you could have an AC-130, or however the stacking went, people didn't move. They didn't have any incentive to get up and move. If you've got yourself, once you hit your final kill streak, you might as well just go get yourself killed so you can go get your kill streaks again. I think it keeps you moving.
I know.
I do too. I like it. I like the way it is.
Yeah, I think I like the way it is too. I mean, the only other option is to do like a crisis where everyone has the same kill streaks on the map.
And I like that too.
I do actually like those.
I like that too, because you have to pick up the dog tags.
Yeah, you have to go get the kill.
I think that's the shit.
Pick that up. Yeah.
I think the only problem with having non-stackable kill streaks is that you won't be getting the low end or the high quality kill streaks very often, and I guess that's the point. But you never get you won't get dogs as often, and I don't, because I'm not that stellar of a player. But it'd be cool to have them. But I understand it. I don't want to get my ass killed by. I don't want to lose a match because of fucking dogs.
Honestly though, some games, Battlefield being one of them, you don't even need kill streaks.
No.
I mean, I don't see why yes, they set a precedence now with Call of Duty 4. But games like Battlefield, I bet Battlefield 3 is going to be awesome, and they don't have kill streaks, because they have aircraft, so... But,
be a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I could do, I love playing bare bones, no kill streaks, no nothing like that.
Speaking of all this, have you guys checked out, is it true with that whole game battles set, game
PS3?
Is that PS3 or Xbox?
I have no idea.
All contracts were bought by the PS3. That's what I heard. So game battles has to be on the PS3.
No,
only
he's talking about the mode, the game modes
compared with
I
haven't played it yet.
I haven't played it either.
Competitive game list.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be on both.
Oh, that's not out yet.
Patch, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked. I haven't bothered to look.
Okay, so I thought that was already on. That was the patch that we're waiting to get when PSN comes up. So that hasn't happened yet.
No,
that's just the word on the street is okay.
Yeah.
It's happened on Xbox. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, you have? Okay, but you guys do have it though. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, I saw it on there.
Oh, did you really?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is it a mercenary thing, or can you have parties?
You can have parties.
Yeah, you can have parties. It's 4v4, I think.
Yep, that's what game battles is.
Does it take away?
It takes away like second chance and certain attachments.
Can you do that in a private? Because when you actually,
it's public. Yeah,
it's public.
It's public.
I'm wondering though, when you do a private match to actually do game battles,
Yeah, that's what you do in game battles.
Right, but can you just use that game type and not have to worry about all the settings and shit?
I don't think so.
Oh, for private, yeah.
I don't think you can because the ability to lose connection is greater.
Yeah, yeah.